It's just a sign of the time. It's a positive vibe. Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Positive Vibes Only podcast. I am your host, Nakia. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for the emails, the text messages, the cash apps. Really, really appreciate it. Y'all don't understand how much I appreciate it. I thank you for your support. Um, a couple of announcements. Our PVO group has grown. We are at 300 members, and it's exciting. I love interacting with everyone who share their posts, who comment on posts that I share. I really, really do appreciate you all. Um, our PVO group has grown to, I think we're at 510 now, 510 likes and 527 followers. So that's still awesome. I'm appreciating that we have grown in these short months that we have been on here. Um, at the end of the month, as I said in our last podcast, we have new products coming out, and I've put the announcement out there. I'm gonna keep on pushing it. New products. I think you guys are gonna like it. I actually designed them myself. I took a little cue from my friend, and I got a program that I could use to design, and I just sat working on different designs to put on shirts and masks and different products. So I'm really really excited about those coming out. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, we were supposed to have a guest today. However, I forgot to call him to solidify him being on today. And that is my fault. Mom life charged in my head and not my heart. But I did speak with him briefly, and he said okay, he understands, and he will be with us next week. So next Monday we will have our special guest. Shout out to everybody who has an October birthday. And speaking of birthdays, we now have an email list that we've started, and I'm excited about that. So if you can, go onto our page, and at the bottom left, there is a link for you to sign up for our email list. You put in your name, your email address, and your birthday. So when your birthday comes around, I get a notification that your birthday is here, and then you get a special card from me for your birthday shout out. If it is during the week of the podcast, you will get that shout out for that week. So if your birthday is from Monday to Sunday, then you're going to get a shout out on the podcast for that week and going forward. So, anything else? I think that's all. That's all I have written down, and I did write it down this time. So, today's topic is, who are you really? And it's interesting how I sat and wrote all of these topics down the line of what I would speak about on the podcast. And this one, because of what events that have happened and things that have happened throughout the week, I really had to ask myself, who am I really? Well, what type of person I am? What type of person I strive to be? How do people see me? How am I perceived by other people? And anybody will tell you, "Oh, I'm wonderful. I'm a great person. I'm really great. This is wonderful." Nobody dislikes me. That's not true. I have people who dislike me. I have people who can't stand my guts. I have people who love me to life, and I love them to life. Um, I have people who want to see me fail, and I have people who want to see me fall. So on both ends of the spectrum, there are people who see me as a mean person. Don't think that I'm mean, but I'll get into who I think that I am. Um, I have people who think that I'm loving, I'm caring, I'm funny, I'm silly. Uh, I'm a caregiver, um, and it's awesome that my kids always tell me you're the best mom ever. But I think they just say that because I'm their mom. They haven't experienced other moms, so but I try my best to be a great mom. I am a responsible person. People who tell me that I'm responsible. Um, Trying to think of what else people say about me that I know of. I don't care about the people who talk behind my back. I can't say it to my face. Anyway, who am I really? I am Nakia. I am the only, and my name is Nakia Brumfield. I am the only Nakia Brumfield in the world. I Googled it. It's only me. Um, I am a mother of four. I am a sister to, hold on, Mel Shaw, Devon, Sharina, Happy Malik, Amina, Sean. So I have seven siblings, seven blood siblings, and then I have like 10 other sisters and brothers in love. I am the second oldest of my mom's kids, and I am the oldest of my father's kids. Um, have a busload of cousins, busload of aunts and uncles. As I said before, our family is huge. Um, I am a loving person, and I try my best to love on people. I try my best to be nice to people. Um, the mean part, I think people say that I'm mean because I know that I'm blunt. I know that I am um, a straightforward person. I don't beat around the bush. I try to soften what I say to people, but sometimes me trying to soften what I really want to say either comes out wrong, or I just start laughing because I can't really get it out there. When it comes to my family, I am supportive. I'm a supporter of my family. Um, unless you're just out here doing stuff you ain't got no business doing, I'm not supporting that. But I am very supportive of my family and the things that they go through. They know that they can call me and talk to me. Um, I am helpful. You know, if you need my help, I am there for you. I will try my best to help you, and if I can't help you, I will find other ways to help. Um, as an employee, I'm very responsible. I learn a lot of things in what it is that I have to do. And I'm always trying to improve on whatever it is that I'm doing. Even with myself, I try to improve on things that I do every day. Um, as a mom, I believe that I am the best mom that I can be. Um, with the circumstances that I was in, I still was able to raise my child by myself, my older son. Um, well, I mean, had help from the family, but I was a single parent for a long time, and I didn't dote on him. I think I spoiled him more with love than I spoiled him with things. I gave him a lot of insight and a lot of information um, based on what I went through. Like, look, you want to make sure when you're dealing with this situation, you do it this way, you do it that way. So he does look to me for advice. With the other three, I dote on them with love. They just, not things love. They always want kisses and hugs, and I don't mind that. Um, who am I really? I think that if I'm gonna be completely honest, I think that I can be harsh. It really depends on the situation. It really depends on what is happening, what has happened, what experiences I've had with you, or with that particular situation. Um, but I believe and I see myself as a caring, a loving person, um, appreciative of anything that people can do and can give. Um, what else? I love to laugh. I love to crack jokes. I know with me and my friends, whenever we're sitting with each other, we're guaranteed to ball over laughing because I try to find um, the silver lining or find the joke in it or make a situation more funny instead of it being so heavy. Um, this month marks the anniversary of three family members who passed away in this month: my uncle, my cousin, and my nephew. My nephew and my cousin passed away within days of each other, and we had to go up to New York last year for a double funeral. Um, even when it comes to mourning and dealing with the loss of a family member, I try to be supportive. I'm not that person like, oh, get over it. No, because it's very hard to get over it. Um, I'm not that person that's going to make you feel worse about a situation. I always try to understand where you're coming from, understand what you're going through, um, what issues you may have or you may be dealing with and help you to find a solution. Um, who am I really? And I keep asking that because I pretty much know who I am. I do a lot of self examination, but ask yourself, who are you really? And where is your evidence to show that you are who you say you are? Now, um, I remember a parable. Well, I don't know if it was a parable, but it was a story in the Bible where I think Jesus had asked Peter, "Who do men say that I am?" And he told you, "Oh, you're the Son of God. You're the Christ. Your second coming of John or something like that." I don't remember it. It's been a while, but then he asked him, "Who do you say that I am?" And that question is very profound because Peter spent time with him, was around him, was one of the disciples, and he asked them that question: "Who do you say that I don't?" And what I take from that is he didn't care about what other people were saying. He wanted to know what you were saying. How do you see me? Because that shows me who I really am by the company that I keep. And in my opinion, the company that you keep shows who you really are. If the people that are around you, they're grinding, trying to start their own business, always about productivity, always looking for a way to improve, that is a great circle. That is great to have around you. But if you have people around you who are not trying to do anything, um, have an excuse for not being a better person or doing the right thing, that's not a good group to have around you. So, who are you really? Think about it. Who are you? And think about what people say about you, or what do people say about who you are. And a lot of people say you shouldn't care about what other people think about you. You shouldn't care about what other people say about you. And I agree with that to an extent because I need to know what you're saying about me so that I'm not blindsided by something that was said, to another person. If you're the person saying this about me, then I know to avoid you, maybe, or confront you and say, "Yo, why you feel that way?" I may try to change your mind. I may not. It really depends on the situation. So I wouldn't say put big emphasis on um, what people think of you. It's really about what you think of yourself. Who are you really? I am me. I'm me. I am me. I don't know any other way to put it. But my challenge to you: who are you really? Really, really think about that question. Really, really think about what is going on in your life. Think about what your accomplishments have been. Think about what your goals are, the goals that we had suggested that you set for yourself. What are you hoping to accomplish with your goals? Um, think about the steps that you're going to take to accomplish your goals, and really understand how you're going to get the help that you need. How are you going to get through doing what you need to do? Really think about it because it's tough when you really don't know. And you may need help from a friend, you may need help from a loved one to get a better understanding of yourself. I took a Myers-Briggs test, and I would suggest anybody who really want to know who they are, take it. The Myers-Briggs test is a series of questions that you answer, and according to your answers to these questions, it tells you what your personality is. And I would say it was 85% right. And I'm saying 85 because certain things I didn't agree with that. That's not me. That's no, I'm not that. That's not me. But I realized that in certain situations, in certain instances, I can be that person. I can have that mindset. So if you really want to know who you are and you don't have that circle or those people to talk to help you understand who you are, take a Myers-Briggs test. Take a personality test because your personality is really what shapes you. Your upbringing bringing your upbringing as well. I almost cussed. That sounded like I was about to cuss. I'm sorry, y'all. Your upbringing molds you. The way that your morals and values are set, that molds you. That makes you into who you are. Think of the environment that you cater to or that you cling to, that you feel more comfortable in. That is who you are. And even if you feel that the environment that draws you into it is a negative environment, if you feel that way, then try your best to get out of that. That's the whole purpose of finding out who you are, what's drawn to you, what you're drawn to. And if you realize that all you're drawn to is negativity, all you're drawn to is drama, all you're drawn to is nitpick, fight, start this mess. Oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Then that's not where you need to be. If you are looking to be a better person, start changing that. Start changing that. If you are a loving person and you're drawn to happiness and you're drawn to success, you're happy for other people, um, accomplishing one goal helps you. I remember for a long time I didn't know how to cook rice. Yeah, didn't. Mm-mm. I cook everything in the world when I first learned how to cook, and I could not cook rice to save my life. And it would either come out too soggy, it would either come out too hard. I either burnt it. It just was not coming out right until I said, you know what, this rice ain't gonna beat me. I watched videos. I watched a lot of cooking shows, and that's pretty much how I got into watching cooking shows. And I found a technique on one cooking show, and I said I'm going to try it. And I tried it, and my rice has come out perfect every time. Now, I want to try and do some risotto, whatever they call it. But I'm not there yet. I'm happy that I accomplished making rice. But I said that to say anything that you want to do, anything that you want to change about yourself, anything that you want to fix, it is fixable. You just have to be willing to put in the work to fix it. So, who are you really? Think about it. Who are you really? Understand who you are, understand how you are, understand what you are. And once you understand that, the things that make you uncomfortable, the things that you're uncomfortable about, change it. The things that you're happy about, the things that you love, exude it, push it forth, keep on nurturing it. But really discover, really take the time to think about who you really are. Okay? Thank you. That's the end of our show. Um, today's featured business is A Brighter Side to ASD, and it's an autism support group. Okay. It's an autism support group. Now, Kalisha, I hope I said that right. She I had spoke to her during the backyard. I had spoken to her for the last backyard event, and then she came to this one, and she actually had a booth, so we got a little more time to talk. And she started the support group because her son is autistic. He's on the scale spectrum, and then we have some family members who are autistic. And the autism, what she does is she has a support group for parents, families who are dealing with autistic family members. They have mentorships. They have uh, shoot, what did she say? It's a museum. I'm gonna find out. And I'm gonna when I do my when I do my advertisements during the week, I'll make sure that I implement it. But I know that she said that there's a museum that they're trying to come up with for the clients where their artistry, their creativity is shown, and it gives them a space to where their creativeness can be shown. So she has, I think she has one coming up next month. I will definitely check with her to see about that. But autism awareness, is an autism support group. And I know some friends who have children that are autistic, and it's really a good group. Call her, email her. I'm sorry, email her. She's on Facebook. She has her own website. She's not on Instagram yet, but she is on Facebook. She has her own website. The information is in the description. Please, please, please reach out. If you have any questions, I'm quite sure she will answer them. But I will get more information on the museum that she's coming up with. So any of your artistic, or I keep saying artistic, autistic children, if they have a talent with creations and any type of crafts or anything like that, give her shoot her an email, contact her, and see about having your children's artistry. Yeah, it's time to go. The children's artistry displayed in the museum. But definitely reach out to her. Her name is Kalisha Mitchell, and she started this support group, and she's had it for, I think she said, about 10 years, if I'm not mistaken. And they were based in Virginia Beach, but now she's in Newport News, and she's really working with different groups in the 7 cities to bring more awareness to autism, and to gather around and give support to other families of autistic children. Okay, I got that out somewhat without messing up my words. But again, thank you all for joining. Thank you all for um, commenting. Share, 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 share. Please share if you feel anybody can benefit from this live, from this recording. Please share it to them. Send it out to them. Share, like, comment, subscribe to our pages, follow our pages. It costs you nothing. If you want to see positivity all up on your timeline, definitely join our group, join the pages. We are on Instagram, we are on LinkedIn, we are on Twitter, we are on Facebook, we are on what is the other one? The Melanin Book. A friend of mine from a church I used to go to in Coney Island, he started his own black it's like a black Facebook, but it's for melanin people. So shoot on over there, the Melanin Book. But we're on the Melanin Book as well. We're on YouTube and we're on BlackTube. So thank you, thank you, thank you all. I appreciate you. As I say in closing all the time, control the narrative, keep it positive. Positive vibes only. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.